I'm in Ely, Nevada. Drove straight across the state just to get here, all the way from Quincy, all the way across the state to the right-hand border of Nevada, and I are here now. This is the National Train, or their train museum, and it is huge. First, I'd show you a little homage to a little kitty cat that apparently was their mascot of the king of the shop, it says. Isn't that neat? All right, so let me just do a panorama around as of what I'm going to show you. They said they have 54 acres here, and I believe it. They also said you don't have to visit all of them, but it goes way down there. And all the way across here. And I want to see the machine shop, the boiler shop, things like that, where all the big machinery is. Look at that water tower, isn't that something? Here's the main building. So, I'm just going to walk around and I will video a few highlights hither and yon and put together some video. Here's the map of how I got across Nevada. This is the state line over here, and Quincy was over here somewhere. I went down through Fernley and Fallon and over to Austin. Austin is just a cute, really nice town. Eureka was adorable, and now I'm in Ely. I'm going to leave here and go down this way to get back to Phoenix. Yep. This is apparently a long row of individual warehouses where they came in and stored stuff. Entrance on this side from the train, entrance on the other side for the goes out. All right, looking back from whence I came, that's the building down there in the far distance, right there, where the ticket office is. And I walked up this walkway to get to here and see these buildings. These are closed. I'd like to really see inside this one, which was the electrician's building. And the sign says it's been maintained almost as it was when they shut down the railway. I'd love to get in there, but it is staff only. Okay, so I'm going to spin over here, and this is the other end, and I think this is where the fun's going to begin. I believe these are maintenance buildings, and they have great big, neat machines in them, and this is what I'm going to tour next. This area over here. I'm going to start right here in this building and see what I can see. This is unbelievable. Look at that train.
I'm in need of a new center calipers and a fish tail.
I'm not looking to buy.
Give me tracks. What tracks? My calipers were sitting right over there somewhere. See what happens? Yeah, it gets sucked into the.
You think you got a big lathe? Look at this one. I love this sign here. I'll zoom in. This is one heck of a press. My goodness, you press a bearing in there. And apparently they're doing some work over here that's very impressive. Look at these. I'd say they're being remanufactured. Welded up, redone. I don't even know what that is. They do neat stuff. Here's a truck. Refurbished. Here's a, my goodness, I don't even know what these are. These are trucks here. This, I wish I knew. Look at that. They're doing work on it. A differential in it. Well, I expect so. I never thought about it, but I guess you would need a differential. All right, I'm going to cross over and go into the engine room. And I think I have a nice hoist. This is the maintenance pit where they can get underneath of the railroad train engine cars and work underneath. And up there's the entrance to the engine room. And here's the business end of the locomotive. Engineer on either side. Gentleman inside the boiler says that there's more room when the tender's installed, or with the train, and that sometimes there'd be up to 5 people, or at least room for 5 people in there. My goodness.
Unfortunately, that's all you got. I can't find the reducer.
And this is the engine room. Let's walk around. You ever wonder what's inside the long part of the locomotive? We'll take a look. It's got pipes that water goes through and generates steam. Isn't that something? This is some sort of crane set up here. How did they keep track of all of this? Look at that crane. Incredible. Right up to a diesel. And another diesel. You're fine, thank you. This is beyond comprehension. I love this. This is a diesel, and like, where do you start when you're going to restore a vehicle like this? Just look at the complexity and the access doors and the engine in there. This is the back end of that same engine I just showed you. And this is just to show that the folks here do have a sense of humor. And this is a snowplow. And if you want to make mincemeat, that'll do her. That's the front end of an engine. Or, I don't know if that's an engine or a car it pushes. I would expect an engine. And look at this snowplow. That'll clean the tracks. Wow.
And just let me what?
Just what you doing?
Oh, I'm taping up these traction motor leads.
Taping them up? You know, those are wires?
Yes, they're wires for the traction motors that turn the wheels.
Oh, for the traction motor.
Yeah. And then
This is a diesel electric then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty simple, but pretty fun.
Simple. I look at these things and I marvel.
Sometimes they're a pain, but
Well, this is incredible. Thank you very, very much.
you're welcome. Where did you say you're from?
I'm out of Phoenix,
Phoenix?
and I've been over to California to an antique motorcycle rally, and I came all the way across Nevada just to get to here, just to
wow.
see this place.
Are you riding on any of the trains today?
No, I don't think so. I'm going to do the tour. I'm going to see all this neat stuff. I will publish these videos on a channel that I have, and I'm going to head south now, heading back towards Phoenix.
Oh, okay. One of our employees lives half the time here and half the time in Arizona.
Is that right?
Doesn't Gary live in Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the winter. Sir, are you our renter for?
Isn't that something? Bet they did something special with that. Well, I think they need to update their sign a tad bit to men and ladies working. Times have changed, guys. Well, isn't this a pretty car? Secret Valley transaction. Secret Valley transaction. I'll be darned. And look, they've got it jacked up in the air. They've got the wheels off, the truck's off. It's up in the air being restored, resting on this jack and that down there. Little bit of modernity here. This could actually be self-motorized. It's the engine with passengers built right into it, more like a trolley. How interesting. Got yourself a bill. Wow. Neat stuff. Well, this huge building is called the paint shop, and it's closed, so I can't get in. So what I'm going to do is head over to that big one over there and see if I can get into it. Well, this is where I was when I said I was going to try to get into the big building. And this here is the big building. And this end is open. So I'm going to go in there for a minute and see what I see. All right, I'm inside this guy. My goodness, that's a post office box, post office car right there. And this looks like a little supervisor's car that goes down the tracks. Look at this antique motor. Oh, it's a pedal motorcycle. My goodness. And that's what you see every time you see two guys on a self-propelled cart. There's one right there. Chunka, 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 chunka. Isn't this nice? Look at that old car. Is that a caboose?
Yeah, these were all brand new.
Isn't that cool? Caboose and an old freight car made out of wood. Wow.
Hey, John? Yes, sir. When your son comes down,
That might be insulated. Look at the thickness of the doors. I bet that's an insulated car. Chock full of ice and perishable items.
You know what? If you want to take a look, the word brass.
Well, working on the theory that there's not a sign saying don't get in, and there's nobody here saying don't get in, and the door is wide open and there's no chain across it, I want to walk through this passenger car. Look at the length of it. It's much longer than I thought they were. And look at this, the length of that baggage car. Well, I might get thrown out of here, but I want to do this. Big step. Oh, there's somebody working in there. Howdy, is it okay to come through? Hello, is it okay to come through? Should,
Yes, sir, you sure can.
okay, I don't want to trespass.
No, you're just fine.
This is fascinating. It's much bigger
That
than
is the men's side, which was a smoking side. Isn't anymore, of course, but.
This is
And
beautiful.
then this was the ladies' side.
Ooh, much pleasure. Ooh, galore.
Yeah, well,
Well, say hi. I've got a lot of people going to see this.
pardon?
I just say hi
Hi.
to the whole world, or at least 2,000 of them.
Well,
This is incredible. Thank you so
I've
much.
been cleaning on this coach now for 3 weeks, so we're gonna have it nice and shiny for its little debut.
When will that be? And a debut for what purpose?
I have no idea. The boss just left. They drag it out once a year
Uh-huh.
and make a special occasion of it.
Is that right? Oh my goodness, just fantastic.
And look at the stained glass and
Oh yeah, over the windows. Oh wow, so pretty. Well, thank you very much.
oh, just don't trip over my
Don't
cords and
overtrip the
stuff.
stuff. Be careful, Frank.
Yes,
You
sir.
will respond. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, this is so cool. Do you know how old this is or how far back it dates?
It's what they say, 110 or 112 years old. It's an old car.
And it's been completely restored, or was it stored and this is original?
No, this is all original.
Is that right? That's wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. I would bet that this is a pretty good example of before. Parts that were taken off of trains as they restore them. It's a cute little 4-cylinder engine. Don't recognize it, of course. And a big old work engine. Well, hello there.
Good morning.
It's a person who knows things. This is just, I went through there. The nice lady said I could.
Oh, yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled with this place. I'm thrilled with the access. I appreciate it so much.
We appreciate it. We only ask you not to do something stupid, so.
Such as climbing on a ladder. Very good point.
Yep.
Except that the other end didn't have the sign, so I did.
Oh,
Ha ha ha.
all righty.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Look at that. Look at the size of all these different wheels. And some of them are gear driven. That's wood on the axle. And wood around those gears to protect them, I think. Fascinating. The fact to protect the shafts. All right, I have traversed the full length of this building. This is the goes out. Need a few springs? If you need a spring, they got a spring. Need a truck? Here are the trucks. I've walked the whole building. Just so cool. Look at the size of it. All right, let's head out into the bright sunlight. All right, there it is, the full length. All right, right, this will probably be the finale, or as I sometimes say, the Finley. The entrance is way down there at the building at the end. And I walked the full downside there, all the way down and around, looking at all the little buildings. Way down there to the machine shop. Back out. And the repair and place shop. And here comes a train that's actually moving. There it is. Ping pong. Isn't that cute? Okay, I guess you can sign up and take that little tour. How cute. Okay, well, I've done the whole shop, so I'm gonna go get in the RV and head south. It's, let's see, what time is it? Let's see if I can get my watch down here where I can see it. It's, and we're in the bright sunlight, just 10 after 10. So, yeah, 10 after 10. I think I'll go do 4 or 5 or 6 hours on the road and see how far I get. Ely, Nevada, just a cute place, just adorable. And they're still in here restoring the old trains.